Hi everyone, it's Matt from Greatness Everyday, and in this video we're going to talk about the things that I look for in a mentor. And if you like things related to just living your greatest life possible, go down and click the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified when a new video comes out. I really hope that you find value in these videos, and I'm excited to get into today's topic. So as I've gone through and started Greatness Every Day, now I'm at the point where I've got some videos out there, I have some articles out there, I've got some stuff on Instagram out there, but I want to start growing strategically. And to be honest, I just don't know how. I've never really ran an online business before. I've never done this to the scale that I want to do it. So for me personally, I am looking for a mentor, and I'm looking for a couple of different mentors to sort of come alongside of me and show me how to do this essentially. I want to work with people that have done this before. So one of the biggest things I see the value in is I could spend time just going through on my own, trying to figure it out. I could do some things that don't work, and I could do some things that work, but it's kind of just trial and error for me right now. But what I want when I'm looking for a mentor is I want somebody who's done this before. I want somebody who can come alongside of me and say, hey Matt, this is what you got to do. You got to set these goals. You got to talk to these people, and you got to make it work. And this is how you're going to make it work. So right now and over the past few months, I've been going through and looking for mentors. But when you're looking for a mentor, you need to make sure that the mentor is actually a good one. So there's a few things that I'm going to discuss in this video that I feel are things that I personally look for characteristics in the mentors that I bring into my life and that just come into my life in general. And I hope that this video ultimately kind of gives you some ideas and gets you to keep thinking about some of the characteristics you want your mentors in your life to have. So one of the first things that I look for when I look for a mentor is basically that person has to be a good person. So they have to be a good person, and I'm also going to say something like we have to have the same or similar values. So basically, I don't want to work with a bad person. Nobody does. And we need to make sure that you have the same or similar values as well, right? You don't want to be working towards different goals. That's just going to cause disharmony in your entire mentorship relationship. The second thing here is I want the mentor that kind of comes into my life, or the mentors that do, is basically I want them to be successful in ways that I want success. So maybe somebody has gone and accomplished something with their business, or accomplished something with their life, or has really quality relationships and maybe that's your goal. Is basically you want to make sure that the mentors you choose in your life are successful in ways that you want to be. One of the most valuable things for me is I want my mentor to be able to challenge me. All right. Ultimately, you want somebody to be able to come alongside of you and recognize what you're doing well and challenge you to keep going with those things and continuing on. And you want somebody to recognize when you're not doing so well, or if you're doing something wrong, or if you need to kind of have that other perspective offered to you to make you look at things a little bit differently. You want somebody that knows when and how to challenge you. And after that person does go ahead and challenge you, you need them to also be motivating. So I'm sure you can think of some people in your life that, yeah, they can challenge you in various ways, but ultimately what they say or how they say it or what they're trying to get you to do just doesn't motivate you. So you want to make sure that those two challenge and motivation aspects come together when you're looking for the right, proper fit for a mentor for you. Another thing here is we're looking for, ultimately, we want the mentor that we have to be interested in us, which is a big one because I've seen so many people go out and get mentors for various reasons. Whether that is they kind of find their mentor just naturally where they meet and they connect, and they find their mentor that way, or maybe you go out actively searching for a mentor. You reach out to somebody you see that's grown an online business and you say, I love what you've done. I need you to teach me, or are you interested in teaching me? Because that is a huge one. If they're not interested, or if they are interested for ulterior motives, maybe you're just giving them a good paycheck. Maybe you have some sort of publicity that you can offer them, right? If they're not interested in what you're doing and why you're doing it, then that's not going to be a good fit. And the last thing that I look for when I look for a mentor is basically they are forward thinking, okay? They're forward thinking in the fact that they are able to kind of predict the trends that are going to happen. They're able to be successful in the past, but yet at the same time still have that vision that they can share with you and they can work on with you to be successful in the future. So those are the characteristics that I have of things that I look for in mentors in my life. I look for that person to ultimately be a good person. I look for them to be able to motivate myself. I look for them to have the same or similar values to me, and especially ones that don't conflict with each other. I look for that person to be interested in what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I look for that person to challenge me. They are successful in areas in my life that I want to become successful in, and at the same time they're forward thinking. They have that ability to really recognize what the next big thing is going to be in whatever area you're looking at. So I hope that those characteristics help by sharing what things I value when looking for a mentor. There are many other things, but I think that if you take a look at these characteristics and you kind of use those as a gauge or question, say, do I have the same values as this person I'd like to be mentored by? Do I think that they're ultimately a good person? And ask yourself these questions as you go through. You're going to help weed out the bad ones from the good ones. And these are all questions that I've been asking myself over the past few months because I've really understood and begun to recognize that I needed a mentor. And I need multiple mentors, if I'm being honest. And sometimes you need a mentor for the different and each individual aspect of your life that you want to improve. And there's nothing wrong with that. For me right now, I've been going through looking at greatness every day, and I really want to grow the scale that we're at related to Instagram and our podcast and this YouTube channel and articles and things like that. So I've gone out and I've reached out to some of the top people in the world and basically to say, like, I need to pick your brain on things. So I'm doing that through some of the interviews that I've been able to do on our YouTube Live on our Greatness Everyday channel. I'm also doing that by starting to build the relationships that I really feel I need to build. And sometimes it's reaching out to people that you feel are too big to talk to you. But I challenge you to really start taking those first steps and reach out to those people that you think would never talk to you. Reach out to those people that you think are way too big to take your emails. You never know what's going to happen, right? I have spoken to this personally in my life where I've been able to reach out to some people that I never thought I'd have the chance to talk with about things like personal development, about things like building an online business. And it's happening right now. I'm very thankful for those opportunities. Yet at the same time, sometimes you just have to ask and they'll present themselves to you. So there's this video. I hope that this video will help you ultimately when you are looking for good mentors in your life. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on Instagram for daily inspiration and encouragement to live a great life. You can also visit our website at www.greatnesseveryday.online. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.